Let's take a closer look at the nutrition portion of your Activity Manager. The first selection under the nutrition portion is meal logging. Your meal log will default to the current day view, but you may also go back to specific days or to your last logged meal. The different meal categories are available along the left. There are multiple options when adding a meal to a meal category. You can use frequent foods, which are foods that are usually used for that particular meal, My Foods, which are foods that you have added to the log, or search the database for foods. When searching, simply begin typing in the name of the meal you'd like to find. To make your selection, just click and the meal will be added to the meal category. You can now edit the serving size and portion of this meal. To change the serving size, simply click and select your serving size. You can select the arrows to choose the measurement. To add a frequent food to the meal category, simply click and the food will be added to that meal category. With My Foods, you can create a food by giving the particular food a name and filling in the nutrition facts for that food. Be sure to save your food once completed. To create a recipe, simply give the recipe a name, select the serving size, and begin searching for foods in the log to add to the recipe. Be sure to save your recipe once complete. You can delete a meal from any of the food categories. Simply go to the X on the particular meal you would like to delete in that food category and click. The food will be removed. Once you have completed logging for a meal category, be sure to save the meal and you can move on to log the next meal. The I ate the same as feature allows you to program your system with a meal that's the same from one of the last 7 days. The second selection of the nutrition portion of your Activity Manager is the daily estimate. The daily estimate is useful if you have missed a day of meal logging or if you keep track of your calories consumed outside of the Activity Manager. You can enter the number of calories you consumed for the entire day here and save the estimate. Your daily estimate consumed number has been saved. The third selection of the nutrition portion of your Activity Manager is a nutrition assessment. The nutrition assessment allows you to assess 3 days of caloric intake and use that average to guide your goals, avoiding the need to log each meal every day. You will be able to compare this average caloric intake versus the calories you burn that day. To get started using the nutrition assessment, simply log your meals for 3 days. As you log your meals, watch the pattern emerge. Know what you're eating and when. It's fun and informative. This will hold your calories consumed number. Whether you're trying to lose weight, maintain your weight, or simply trying to live a healthier lifestyle, this number gives you a starting point for success. Begin your nutrition assessment. After completing your 3-day nutrition assessment, you will see assessment results. From here, you can continue the current assessment or set these numbers as your new targets. The fourth selection of the nutrition portion of your Activity Manager is My Foods. This simply takes you back to the My Foods and Recipes portion of the food log. Here you can edit your foods and recipes, or add them into your meal log.